Hello and welcome to Three Questions with. Got my friend Emily with us from EG Creative Content. Good morning, Emily. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
So, Emily, let's jump in. Tell us a little bit about your business. Tell us what you do.
All right. So I am an SEO content writer and strategist. So what I do is I work with B2B brands and agencies to help them figure out how they can get more traffic and leads through organic search, which entails the use of content. And then for some of my clients, I also help them execute that strategy and create long-form content like blogs, white papers, how-to guides, technical guides, and put them on their site to bring in search traffic.
So the key there is organic. You're not paying using ads and things like that. It's organic growth. Can you explain a little bit about what that is for someone who's heard the term but may not know what it means?
Sure. So you mentioned ads. When you run a paid ad, such as a PPC ad, which you will see in Google results, you're paying Google every time someone clicks on that ad. So in order to maintain the traffic that's coming in, you're constantly spending money. And that's a great avenue for a lot of businesses. But as soon as you stop paying, that traffic stops. With organic growth, you put time and effort in upfront to create something, in this case, content, and it continues to bring in traffic to your website. You don't have to keep paying someone every month to, bring in clicks on that thing you created. It does it itself. So you think of it like planting a seed in your garden, which is very apt because of the organic reference. You plant that seed, and sure, you're going to have to water it sometimes if you make a few little tweaks. But ultimately, it's going to grow into a plant and it's going to flourish. And it's going to give you flowers or vegetables or whatever it may be. That's how this organic growth works. You plant the seed and it begins to grow and flourish and bring in traffic to your business. And it becomes pretty hands-off on your end.
So everyone talks about SEO, and we all small business owners understand the importance of it, but we really don't know how to do it. So you have to know like the keywords people are searching for, understand, what you may want to be targeting. Because I always joke, I run a networking group. I want to come up on the first page for the word networking. Might be a little bit of effort behind that, I'm thinking, it's probably not going to happen overnight, right?
Yes, that is correct. SEO it does involve some patience because when you decide I want to rank for a keyword, well, there's lots of other websites out there that are also trying to rank for a lot of those keywords. So it becomes a matter of one, knowing what people are looking for. Like you run a networking group, so people are looking for networking, but you might specifically want to target people in the greater Boston area. So then you'd want to look for keywords that are a little longer, networking in Lowell, networking in Boston, and start to target those. And what that does is it reduces the amount of competition. Like an example I give is shoes. If you run a shoe store in Lowell and you want to rank for the keyword shoes, well, you're going to be up against the famous footwears, Nike, Adidas, New Balance. It's going to be really hard. But you can instead do, shoes in Lowell, shoe stores near Boston, and you can begin ranking for those keywords because those are what your actual local customers are searching for.
That makes sense. So, Emily, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can I learn more if they have questions?
So my website, egcreativecontent.com, has a contact form. It also has a lot of information about what I do and sort of my strategy and my approach to SEO. I say that I create SEO content and strategy really for humans. A lot of times people are very focused on the algorithms, like, oh, we're trying to get Google to like us. But ultimately, what it really comes down to is connecting with the customer or the client that you want who's making those searches. So we sort of power through and look at those people. And that brings us our search optimization strategy.
That makes sense. Emily, I appreciate you taking a couple minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, Kevin.